Hey guys, Josh from Solution Based. We're going to look at the Evergreen boiler from Wow McLean. Like in many of my videos, I say, putting in a 95% boiler has risks associated with it, and I don't always recommend it. When I do recommend it, this is the one that I recommend mostly, and I recommend it in cases specifically like this one. This is a 15 or 20,000 square foot house. It has huge gravity mains, and it really, the client will benefit from the efficiency factor of this boiler. And it's, this is a Maserati, so the complexity of this piece of equipment is something that needs to have enough value to offset. And when you have a house that's this big and you can get the savings out of the high efficiency of this, then it's able to offset that difficulty, because have no doubt, this is a Maserati. This thing is a highly tuned piece of equipment, and it takes proper maintenance and a technician that knows how to make this thing sing and not cause a problem. And even then, it just has more parts than just about any other boiler, and therefore a higher failure rate. So things that I want you to know about it. These are rated in something called turn down ratio. It's one of the things they're rated in. That's its ability to modulate down. This thing will run, it's got a 5-to-1 turn down ratio. And what that basically means is that there are 5 stages of BTUs that this thing will fire at. So let's just say this was a 100,000 BTU unit, which it's not, but that means it'll give you 20, 40, 60, 80, 100,000 BTUs. And the logic in the board will decide, based on supply and return temperature as well as outdoor temperature, what you need as far as how much firing rate in that 5-to-1 turn down ratio. It's a great piece of equipment to be used in the right settings. If you have a 1,200 square foot house and your gas bill is $99 a month, this is not the boiler for you, because the 25 bucks you're going to save by a month by putting this in is never going to offset the cost of the unit itself and the difficulty that comes with owning this piece of equipment. You start getting into 3, 4, 5, 7, 10,000 square feet, especially in southeast Pennsylvania, where we have older homes with stone and things like that have heavy loads. Then you start to see some better rate of return on a piece of equipment like this. These are very sensitive. This thing has to be piped and wired and then set up exactly how it needs to be set up. And some of that setup changes for each application that you're putting it in. So this, old stone home and a, 10,000 square foot home that has brand new windows everywhere and different types of radiation or convection in it would need different logic setup inside here. And really it takes some experience and know-how and some help from tech support often to get them dialed in. And there is definitely a dialing in process after you install one of these. But I'm going to go over some of the piping and how it needs to go, but all of this needs to be set up in a very specific way to get this guy to do its job. And a lot of mistakes happen from technicians that A, don't open the manual and read what the manufacturer wants, or B, don't understand it enough or the system they're working on in the first place. So great piece of equipment. I want you to install it with care, and I want you to think about it before you do it. Is there enough value in this piece of equipment for my application? And if you watch some more of our videos, you'll see my 2 cents on how to kind of come up with that value, but should certainly be reserved. I would say you're starting at 3,000 or 4,000 square foot of home to make this guy even start to become a valuable option. So thanks, guys.